made a couple of strikes since you've been up here. You came up here, brother, and claimed that we from the goddamn Anunnaki with no proof. Give me our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. You want to know why blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians in America, you want to know why we on the bottom of the white man? It's because, like the brother was bringing out, we have no clue who the hell we are. We claim to be the Anunnaki. We claim to be the Egyptians. We claim to be everybody but who the Lord made us to be. Read. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. Let's go. My people, the Lord said my people. Now who are my people? You got to go in the Bible and find out the prophecies that's in the Bible. That's right. The scriptures say the Israelites would suffer curses. Right. One of the curses was going in slave ships. Did that happen to black people? One of the curses was losing their identity. Did that happen to black people? Before we get to claiming to be the goddamn Anunnaki. That's right. This is our problem. Read. My people are destroyed. Are what? Are destroyed. Happy. Are destroyed. The Lord said we are destroyed. So when you go in every major city in America, what people are destroyed? What people on the bottom in the city of Cleveland? What people on the bottom in the city of Detroit? Nobody but blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. No family structure. Our men are in prison. We getting high every day. We claiming every religion. We the people are destroyed. Read. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. For a what? Lack of knowledge. Take me to Isaiah 1 and 3. What is that knowledge? Your identity of who you are. Step over just for one little slide. Are you good? Your identity, man. And the only way to find out your identity, like the brother was bringing out, is you have to prove it, man. He said King James translated the Bible. That's very simple to learn. But the prophecies in the Bible, I'll tell you who you are. Look, when you look what you see right here. A bunch of men that's together, man. Look at all these brothers, man. Big shout out to also Warrior holding down the Cleveland zone. Big shout out to Captain Hokoyala. I'm coming to you, brother. That brought up Detroit. Chicago, we came up. This is a brotherhood right here. This is the one thing that you missing, black man. That's right. This ain't no gang. This ain't no gang banging here. When you go in your gang and turn against each other and have sex with each other women. Right. This right here is what put fear in the heart of white America. Right. Black people finding out who in the hell we are. Right. But we can't find out who we are because of so many damn demons that's in our head. Read. Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox know of his own. The what? The ox know of his owner. The Bible says the ox know of his owner. Right. A damn cow. He knows his owner. Read. The ox know of his owner. Read. In the ass, his master's crib. The ass who? His master's crib. The ass is a donkey. They put the word crib in there to show you how black people talk because this Bible is a black man's book. Right. That's one of the best ways to understand the Bible is to realize that you read the book of niggas. Right. This book right here is the nigga God book. Right. Christ is a nigga. The brother just pulled a scripture in Acts 13 and 1 showing you the word nigga in the Bible. Right. Now how many of you knew that? While you claiming to be everything else but who you are. We've been hearing you Negroes claim that African crap for 400 years with no results. Right. We've been hearing you claim Islam with no results. You've been hearing you claim Christianity with no results. That's Get right. the Arabs they God back, man. Right. Get the white man his God back. Right. Get the Africans they God back. Right. And come serve the nigga God, man. You see what the nigga God got us? An unbreakable brotherhood, man. That's what you miss. Read. But Israel doeth not know. Israel what? Doeth not know. Israel don't know. Because we don't know, we got a bunch of people claiming to be us. You don't think you're the real Jews because the white man is running around claiming himself to be a Jew. Right. They were sitting over there in Israel getting the country bombed to pits. They went over to that land in the 1940s. Before that, that land was inhabited since 70 AD by the real Jews. That's right. Even the Arabs over there know that the real Jews are black. That's the white people that don't know is us. Read. But Israel doeth not know. No. My people doeth not consider. But my people what? Doeth not consider. You don't even consider that you the Israelites. You understand? You don't consider that you the chosen people. You know why? Because we on the bottom. Because we sit in America with no power. But it's a way to get that power, black man. You're going to have to stop getting high.
That's right.
You're going to have to stop being homosexual.
That's right.
You're going to have to stop claiming to be the Anunnaki.
That's right.
When you do those things, then you'll get the nigga God back on your side.
What?
It's like any good father, man. Father got rules when you in that house. What black man you know got rules in his home that he want his children to follow? Well, guess what, black people? You ain't following the rules. You want to do what white Jesus say to do. Right. And therefore you pissing the nigga God off. White Jesus tell you, you ain't got to keep no law. You ain't got to keep a commandment. What does the real Jesus Christ say? You got to be perfect according to the Bible. Right. So therefore we got a controversy that we got to deal with. And what we got to do as black people, there's nothing wrong with being wrong, man. Sometimes you wrong. Humble yourself. Come to class. Ask questions. You in the city of Cleveland, the brother, we got classes. You will find out your true identity. But it's a very scary thing to find out who we are. Because once you find out who you are, now you know you got to follow rules. And we don't want to follow rules. We want to be free and be a sinner here in America. And because of it, our babies is getting shot in the back with no justice. A young man just got 35 years with no justice. You look up 1,000 goddamn cases in America, no justice. And then you got the nerve to have a march talking about no justice, no peace. Like, in other words, you're going to do something to the white man if he don't give you no justice, knowing damn well black people will get slaughtered if you try to come up against this man. And why is that? Because the nigga God that took your power for you. You forsook that power, so he took it. Read.
A sinful nation.
Hey, what?
A sinful nation.
That's the problem. It ain't that these people think we the Anunnaki or the Egyptians or anything else. It's the fact that we want to be sinners. So you see them come up against the ISUPK just so they can go get high. The women, they come up against the ISUPK so they can be whores. I got news for you, black woman. You are being called to be something that America created you to be. You make something different than what America created you to be. America created you to be a whore with no rules. That ain't gonna help us as a nation. We need the black woman to have a healthy mind, just like we need the black man to have a healthy mind. And the only way that happens is if you turn back to your identity. Take me to Isaiah 34:16. You ain't gonna find no other book more powerful than the Holy Bible. The book of the niggas, man. Ain't that something? The white man, he didn't hide it from you by putting it directly in your face. You understand? The reason why you think the Bible belonged to white people is because back in the 1800s, he gave you a slave Bible. Took all the scriptures out of there, showing us we was the people of the Lord, and because of it, you didn't carry on the tradition from your forefathers that have destroyed you. The slaves was terrorized in order to become Christians. Read what you got.
Isaiah 34:16. Seek ye out of the book of the Lord.
Do what?
Seek ye out of the book of the Lord.
Hear what God say? Seek ye out the book of the Lord. The book of the nigga God, the Holy Bible. You understand? Never in your days did you think that this book would belong to you. The Lord says, seek ye out the book of the Lord. Not the Holy Quran, not nothing else but the Bible. The most important book to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Read on.
And read.
And what?
And read.
What?
And read.
And read. Read on.
No one of these shall fail.
No one what?
No one of these shall fail.
Meaning no prophecies in the Bible shall fail. Take me to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. I'm going to show you a prophecy that happened to black and Hispanics and Native American Indians. We can talk all day and argue all day about our true identity, but you got to present facts. And since 1969, it ain't been a black man, woman, or child that have presented facts to show us who we are. Whole time in here, we've been thinking that we was Africans. Come to find out, the Africans the one that sold you to the white man. Those are not your people, man. That's a strike. You understand? Read.
Deuteronomy 28:68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. With shit. With what? With shit.
The word Egypt means bondage. The Lord said he gonna bring a people in bondage with what?
With shit. With what? With shit.
Tell me what people were into slavery with ships but us. You can try to deny it, but when it comes down to the come down, it ain't but one people, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You are the people that went to slavery in ships.
That's right.
Read.
By the way whereof. By what? By the way whereof. I spake unto thee. By what? By the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more. Thou shalt what? Thou shalt see it no more.
Thou shalt see it no more. Meaning your homeland. You wasn't gonna see your homeland no more again. You are in the land of your. Give me Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. You are in the land of your enemy, man, with no power. And you need a solution, black man, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. Playtime is over. The white man is ready to exterminate you.
That's right.
And meanwhile, we running around getting high. Running around thinking America is a playground. The New York Knicks just won the damn championship, and black and Hispanic people, we acting like we won the championship.
Right.
Because once the parade is over, what's going to happen to all black and Hispanic people in New York?
Right.
They going right back to slavery. They going right back to hell. So the New York Knicks winning the trophy don't mean nothing.
That's right.
Let's deal with the real competition.
Right.
The real competition is the human race. And black man, what team are you on? If you're on Christianity, you're on the white man's team. If you're on Islam, you're on the Arabs' team. If you're in the Anunnaki and the Egyptians, you're on the Africans' team.
Right.
That's the problem with you Negroes. This goddamn Oprah Winfrey and all these celebrities ready to go over to Africa and build schools and feed Africans. Meanwhile, the black man over here eating out the goddamn garbage can.
Right. Right.
Show you how much you hate your damn self. Read.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Yeah, we what?
We are yet this day in our captivity.
We are yet this day in our captivity, black man. Why? That's why we when children get done to children, you ain't got no power to do nothing to the white man. What's gonna happen to all black and Hispanic people in New York?
Right.
They going right back to slavery. They going right back to hell. So the New York Knicks winning the trophy don't mean nothing.
That's right.
Let's deal with the real competition.
Right.
The real competition is the human race. And black man, what team are you on? If you're on Christianity, you're on the white man's team. If you're on Islam, you're on the Arabs' team. If you're in the Anunnaki and the Egyptians, you're on the Africans' team.
Right.
That's the problem with you Negroes. This goddamn, Oprah Winfrey and all these celebrities ready to go over to Africa and build schools and feed Africans. Meanwhile, the black man over here eating out the goddamn garbage can.
Right. Right.
Show you how much you hate your damn self. Read.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
Yeah, we what?
We are yet this day in our captivity.
We are yet this day in our captivity, black man. Why? That's why we when children get done to children, you ain't got no power to do nothing to the white man because you still in captivity.
That's right.
You got these dumb Negroes running around talking about foundational black American. What in the fuck do that mean?
Right.
What power do you got? Because you claiming to be a motherfucking foundational black American. Excuse my language, man. But according to the Bible, oppression maketh a wise man mad.
That's right.
And we done with this foolishness, man. Read.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
No.
Where thou hast scattered us.
Well, what?
Where thou hast scattered us.
Hear what the Lord say, while thou hast scattered us. We scattered everywhere, man. North America, Central America, Europe, Asia. Again, this right here is the book of the Lord. Whether the Lord scattered the bulk of the Israelites, North America. Take me to the where they say he's gonna take us out of captivity in the land of the north. Jeremiah, I think it's 16 to 14. Somebody get that for the brother quick. You understand? We the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We come out on the streets to teach our people our identity so we can get our mind right. And so we can turn back to the Lord like we're supposed to do and get out of these goddamn churches. You understand? Give me what I need. You got that? Read.
Therefore, behold.
Read the scripture. Tell everybody where you at.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 16.
16, verse 14.
16. Give me 16 and 14. Give me what I need. You know where it's at? Let's get that where he say, no longer will he be Egypt, but take us out the land of the north. Only way.
Hey, shalom everybody, this is Captain Marquardt at the IHBK. I wanted to show you something real fast. We out here in Cleveland, Ohio. If you take a look up at these statues right here, this is a statue from the Civil War. And as you can see, some of the soldiers, white soldiers, they standing there looking like they're holding up the bear, right? But they see the black man with no shirt off, and he's holding up a stick as well. And that black people fought in so many wars in America, time after time and after time, and we reaped none of the benefits. So this statue right here is something that we need to take a look at and examine. And if you're a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, or child, join us July 30th to August 2nd. We're in Cleveland, Ohio right now. Whatever city you in the Midwest, especially outside of the Midwest, it don't even matter. Come to the Midwest 5 weekend. Under command of Johnny Hunter. You see these strong brothers I got standing with me, man. These brothers right here are priests of the Lord. We're going to be doing it live, Midwest 5 weekend, July 30th to August 2nd. If you're a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, come and join us. It's going down. We got 4 days of just absolute amazing activities. We got General Hyman teaching class Thursday night. We got Johnny Hunter doing a lecture. We having a cookout and many more other activities as well. Get the information. Come join us Midwest 5 weekend, Chicago, Illinois, under command of Jenny Hunter. Man, let's fix this situation right here. Even though we never received none of the benefits from helping America, that now's the time to help ourselves. You heard of the verdict. The brother just got 35 years. You seen the other verdict where the brother went in the store and got executed. You seen what happened with that. We never received justice in America. We never got credit for helping build America. The Lord wants us to love us. And that's what we're gonna have to do Come join us Midwest Fire Weekend, man. Take another look at that, man. Y'all make sure y'all come get down with the ISUPK. It's going down. Shalom. Hey, shalom, everybody. This is Captain Marquardt at the ISUPK. I wanted to show you something real fast. We out here in Cleveland, Ohio. If you take a look up at these statues right here, this is a statue from the Civil War. And as you can see, some of the soldiers, white soldiers, they standing there looking like they're holding up the bear, right? But they see the black man with no shirt off, and he's holding up a stick as well. As that black people fought in so many wars in America, time after time and after time, and we reaped none of the benefits. So this statue right here is something that we need to take a look at and examine. And if you're a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native Indian man, woman, or child, join us July 30th to August 2nd. We're in Cleveland, Ohio right now. Whatever city you in the Midwest, especially outside of the Midwest, it don't even matter. Come to the Midwest 5 weekend under command of Johnny Hunter. You see these strong brothers I got standing with me, man. These brothers right here are priests of the Lord. We're going to be doing it live, Midwest Fire Weekend, July 30th to August 2nd. If you're a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, come and join us. It's going down. We got 4 days of just absolute amazing activities. We got General Muhammad teaching class Thursday night. We got Johnny Hunter doing a lecture. We having a cookout and many more other activities as well. Get the information. Come join us Midwest Fire Weekend, Chicago, Illinois, under command of Johnny Hunter. Man, let's fix this situation right here. Even though we never received none of the benefits from helping America, that now's the time to help ourselves. You heard of the verdict. The brother just got 35 years. You seen the other verdict where the brother went in the store and got executed. You seen what happened with that. We never received justice in America. We never got credit for helping build America. The Lord wants us to love us. And that's what we're gonna have to do. Come join us Midwest Fire Weekend, man. Take another look at that, man. Y'all make sure y'all come get down with the ISUPK. It's going down. Shalom.
Shalom Israel. The ISUPK under command of General Yohana is presenting to you the Midwest Fire Weekend. That's right, 2026, the Midwest Fire Weekend is back in Chicago from July 30th all the way through August 2nd. Captain Marquardt and all the captains in the Midwest zone is coming together to hold it down in Chicago. You understand? We're going to have a whole list of events. Starting off on Thursday, the Round Table of Truth with special guest General Muhammad is going to be at the ISUPK Chicago School, 9909 Roosevelt Road in Westchester. Then that same night, we're going to have General Muhammad Scripture Breakdown class, starting off at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with counseling coming right after class. Of course, Friday, starting at 11 a.m., we're going to have a back-to-school program with supplies, food, and clothing provisions. That will be at 1542 West 47th Street in Chicago, Illinois. The back of the yards, we're going to be giving back to our people. Then that same night, Commander General Yohana, a black leader for black and brown people, you understand, is going to be having a real black town hall meeting, going over the war in the Middle East and also possible fuel crisis right here in America. What does this mean for so-called black and brown people? Come get the questions you need answers for the survival of your life here in America. You understand? Then, going over Saturday, Saturday, we're going to have a felony expungement and gun rights restoration program hosted by Officer 5000 LeBon. We're going to jump that off at 9 a.m. all the way to 1 p.m., giving you plenty of time to come get right, come get your business taken care of so you can be legal. That same day, Saturday, we're going to have a free day. That's right, free day in Chicago. Take some time to enjoy the summertime shop this Midwest Fire Weekend. We're going to have a ton of sightseeing for you to do. Of course, we're going to have all the food recommendations, all the sightseeing recommendations. Get with us, man, on this Fire Weekend. Of course, then leading up to the main event, Black and Brown Unity Cookout. You understand, hosted by the Commanding General Yohana, who will be in the city, you understand, giving free food, games, music, and of course, the best thing of all, Black and brown people coming together. You understand, this is something you do not want to miss. I'll see you there, Israel. Shalom.
You got one with this one, Melody?
Middle finger to the world, screaming we the ones. Just give me the mission, watch I get it done. She say I'm on her mind, she want me on her tongue. She know I'm in a call, she still gon' give me some. Yeah, I can take a loss, but I ain't taking none. They say it's real smoke, well I got plenty guns. I had to shake them off, who them hating ones. Ain't getting nothing up, nigga, watch I get it done. The truth hurt, I know it's hard to deal with. Bitch took all my emotions, I can't feel shit. You see them soldiers, they the ones I'm in the field with. I bought that black with a suppressor and a kill switch. Feel me burn, baby, burn, let's fuck the world up. I had to get it done, cause they ain't real enough. Red letter fresh, nigga, make this shit look easy. Told my mama I'ma die like this, please believe me. The real nigga tick, they hating, no sweat. If he up it, I'ma blow that bitch, please believe me. Fuck the clout, money talk, tell me what you saying. She said I'm ready, daddy, told her put it in my hand. The other niggas hold, that's why we in demand. It ain't no cows, no excuses, they don't understand. Soldiers posted, I'm fully loaded. I said got many wives, she said I don't give a damn. Middle finger to the world, screaming we the ones. Just give me the mission, watch I get it done. She say I'm on her mind, she want me on her tongue. She know I'm in a call, she still gon' give me some. Yeah, I can take a loss, but I ain't taking none. They say it's real smoke, well I got plenty guns. I had to shake them off, who them hating ones. Ain't getting nothing up, nigga, watch I get it done.
You got one with this one, Melody? You got one with this one, Melody?
Hey, Shalom Israel, what's going on? This is the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. You understand? What I'm about to do right now, I'm gonna show you the ISUPK Chicago School. Right now, we right here on Roosevelt Road. You understand? The school address is 9909 West Roosevelt Road. This is where you wanna come, follow me. First you wanna come right here, pull into the driveway. It's the parking lot of the school. You can park on any side. You even got parking in the back if it's full, you know? Park your car, and you wanna come right over here to this door. You just wanna come in the door, follow me downstairs. We got a door right here, but this is not the door to get into the school. You wanna come to this door right here with the open sign on it. Shalom, Lord Christ. Yeah, you ready for class? Take a seat.
Time to start the show.
If you got freedom without wisdom, what you gonna do with it? You gonna end up in a situation like we ended up in today.
If you have a woman that looks to you for advice, please do not tell her to go through a whole phase. Please, even if you went through one. In us food stamps instead of jobs, instead of approving our business loans,
Jim Crow.
You know what I'm saying? Jim Crow, that's our reparations.
Yo, shalom, Israel. We back at it again, live on the round table of truth. You know what I'm saying? The ISUPK, man, under Commander General Yohana. You know how we do, man. Start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You understand? Since 1969, we've been teaching the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are the real people of the Bible, man. We're the real Israelites, man. You understand? So, man, this is another edition of the follow-up, man, on the Round Table of Truth platform. You know what I'm saying? The Round Table of Truth that's hosted by Captain Mawa Quad every Friday, and that whole mighty squad they got over there. You know what I'm saying? We hold it down on Tuesday evening to give y'all some of that content that has to come out, man. It was a very eventful weekend, man. Extremely eventful with Patazar, you know what I'm saying? So once again, man, like it's myself, Precinct Officer 1000 Asha'ar, here with my brother, Precinct Officer 1000 Mapatazar. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do every Tuesday. We come in every week with new content, man, because the world is just giving us too much stuff to talk about, man. It's too much stuff just to put into one podcast on Friday, man. So we got to come back. You know what I'm saying? Of course, shout out to Commander General Yohana with Black Watch every Friday. Every Monday. Yeah, every Monday at 9 p.m. Make sure y'all tune in to Black Watch, man. Them stories to be coming out in the spirit of Commander General Yohana and all the generals up there, man. Be really what our people need as Blacks, Hispanics, and Natives, man. So, man, with no further ado, man, what you got, man, before we get into these stories?
Oh, man, you already know. As always, you know what I'm saying? Pay your tithes to the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? 10% of any increase the Lord gives you, pay to the real men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Get something done with your money. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find us in a strip club throwing your dollars. You know what I'm saying? At naked ladies. You know what I'm saying? And as well, I want to get a shout out to newly raised Captain the Shop.
That's right.
Out of Memphis, out of Nashville, Tennessee. Just hosted a excellent cookout out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Big ups to Yard Mayad too, newly raised captain out of Atlanta.
All right, big up to them captains, man. Big up to them captains. You know what I'm saying? Let's I'm gonna see if I can play a quick promo for that weekend, man. We really can't get it all in one video, but we're gonna try to play some content, play a couple pictures and videos from the actual weekend that we had out there in Nashville. Of course, I believe most of the Round Table of Truth hosts was out there.
I think all of them.
Yeah, all the Round Table of Truth hosts was in the building for the Nashville cookout. Was called the Blackout Cookout. I believe the first annual, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? First annual Blackout Cookout. You know what I'm saying? And many more that's coming unless our King Christ returns. You get my point. So yeah, let's get let's go ahead and get some content from this weekend so y'all can see, man, what went down out there, man. Bear with me. I'm gonna go through this sister's videos or this sister's post real quick so we can see what went down out there, you know. All right. Couple videos from the cookout. A couple pictures from the cookout. I'm gonna share them real quick so we can check it out and see, man, what good of a time we had out there and what brotherhood and sisterhood that we exuded out there in Nashville, Tennessee, which is a hell of a city, might I add. Man, the people out there, you know what I'm saying? the brothers and sisters out there is very hospitable. You get what I'm saying? It's a beautiful city. The nightlife is outstanding. You get what I'm saying? There's tons of beautiful women. You know what I'm saying? The celebrities that came through when we was out, they showed love. They had respect for this school. And you know what I'm saying? They know what's going on, man. They know it's gonna come a time where we're gonna need real leaders. And no matter what facet of life you come from, whether you're a celebrity or whether you are, you know, a regular man or woman living your life here in America, you're gonna have to succumb to a real leader. And you know what I'm saying? And that's what we have in Commanding General Yohana, man. And this is the type of things that we hold. We host cookouts. And of course, we do classes, podcasts, and everything so we can reach out to our people. And we ain't just online as internet. Like we in the streets, my partners are. We hold camp. We in the clubs. You understand? We on the streets passing out flyers, having food drive. Big shout out to the food drive that them brothers out there had in Nashville too, man. Went out there and went in the heart of the ghetto. I believe that we was in the projects. I'm not sure the name of those projects, but we was in the projects in Nashville, Tennessee, man, passing out clothes, giving out free food. You understand? This is what we do for our people on a regular basis. This is just what we do. You get what I'm saying? All over the globe. You know what I mean? So let me play some of these. Let me run through some of these videos. Right, excuse me, some of these pictures right quick. I believe this is from the cookout right here. Mm-hmm. This is from the cookout right here. So I'm just gonna play a song real quick, and then I'm gonna just run through some of these pictures. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it like that.
Middle finger to the world, screaming we the ones. Just give me the mission, watch I get it done. She say I'm on her mind, she want me on her tongue. She know I'm in a call, she still gon' give me some. Yeah, I can take a loss, but I ain't taking none. They say it's real smoke, well I got plenty guns. I had to shake them off, who them hand ones. Ain't getting nothing up, nigga, watch I get it done. The truth hurt, I know it's hard to deal with. Bitch took all my emotions, I can't feel shit. You see them soldiers, they the ones I've been in the field with. I bought that black with a suppressor and a kill switch. Feel me burn, baby, burn, let's fuck the world up. I had to get it done, cause they ain't real enough. Red letter fresh, nigga, make this shit look easy. Told my mama I'ma die like this, please believe me. The real nigga tick, they hating, no sweat. If he up it, I'ma blow that bitch, please believe me. Fuck the clout, but it talk, tell me what you said. She said I'm right there, I told her put it in my hand. The other niggas know, that's why we in demand. It ain't no kind of excuses, they don't understand. It's posted, I'm fully loaded. I said got many wives, she said I don't give a damn. Middle finger to the world, screaming we the ones. Just give me the mission, watch I get it done. She say I'm on her mind, she want me on her tongue. She know I'm in the call, she know give me some. Yeah, I can take a look, but I can take it now. They say it's real smoke, well I got plenty guns. I had to shake them off, who them hand ones. Ain't getting nothing up, nigga, watch I get it done.
You got one with this one, Melody?
Yeremiah. Bahashem Yahushua. What a month.
I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul. A couple niggas get see what my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they on down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round, he'll spin shell. Same nigga you put on to hit the stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the most high. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. Hey, play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever pump a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I see did. The man reach out to God before he died. Yes, I did. I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughters, one man in your bed, I won't stand for left. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile leg. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono try to stick me for that cheese on that bread. I was thuggin' with Lucky and that nigga left me for dead. Endured to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man.
Yeah, we just gonna play a little bit of, just wanted to play a little bit of content from this weekend, man. To you know, see how we was getting down this weekend over there in Nashville, man. Big up to everybody that came through, you know what I'm saying? And we getting ready for the Midwest Fire Weekend cookout. You know what I'm saying? That's coming, you know, they back to back, you know what I'm saying? Passover coming around that springtime. And then as soon as after Passover, man, within what, a month and a half, a month, 2 months, we got the cookouts rolling through. Them baby Passovers. So, man, we got a chance to witness a baby Passover, man, this weekend, man, through the spirit of the Lord, man. So shout out to everybody, man. Big up to the Blackout Cookout, man. Most High in Christ. So, man, with no further ado, man, we got a couple things on the topic list tonight. We wanted to go over, man. Of course, over this weekend, it was the 4th of July weekend, so-called Independence Day, and also America's so-called 250th birthday, where they officially was released from the British Empire and made their own, you know, country or whatever the case. And they celebrated that over this weekend alongside, you know what I'm saying, Independence Day, right? So, of course, we know as Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, it is not the independence of us. You know what I'm saying? We had just what was it, 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago? It was Juneteenth, where you know, we was so-called Black people was recognized as getting free from the captives of white people in America. You know what I'm saying? On 1865, and then turn around right here on July 4th, a lot of so-called Blacks, Hispanics was acknowledging the 4th of July too. But I got to give big ups to my people this year around, Mapatazar, because for this year, I actually noticed a lot of so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians not celebrating the 4th of July. I noticed, of course, the mass majority of us are still doing it in our ignorance, but a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, stood down from honoring this so-called American holiday. You get what I'm saying? So, man, big up to Israel, man, starting to wake up and realize what this evil empire has been putting on us in this land for a very long time. All right, so, but, of course, just because we starting to wake up, you know what that means, right? That means that our enemy, the same man that's been oppressing us for how many years? 400 to 500 years right here? You know, the more we wake up, I don't know about you, Mapatazar, but I have seen a lot of podcasters out there, a lot of blackity black people. You got the fake Black Coalition, what they call themselves, Black foundational Americans, foundational Black Americans. You got Black people out here, you know what I'm saying, trying to grab somewhat of an identity in themselves and trying to grab somewhat of a holding and love for us over just all people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been so used to being in America and we just got to love everybody. This is the land where you just got to love everybody through the name of Christianity. But our people have been starting to wake up, man, and come to a realization where we can't love someone that doesn't love us. You get what I'm saying? We starting to realize that a lot of people are waking up and seeing, the Lord is making it easy for you to see that this is not our rest. This is not our homeland. This is not the condition the Lord wants us to be in. A lot of us starting to realize as Black people and Hispanics, like, this is a punishment. And these oppressors, the so-called white man that's oppressing us and putting us through all of these indications of hell of a life, we're starting to realize that this is a problem, and a huge problem that can only be fixed if we stand up for ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? We already had the Chinese man that ran down the boy, Cyrus Melton or Belton, excuse me if I'm getting his name wrong. Then a week after that, we had, at a high school, a young man did what? Defended himself against a group of bullies, ended up unaliving them, and then they in a stand your ground state, but it didn't matter to the judicial system. They put him in jail for over 35 years. You know what I'm saying? Now you got something else popping up where a young man that's in high school. This is the thing. This is again happening with the youth. Like we really realize it, and that's, and a lot of the time it takes that Mopadaza. You see things happen with George Floyd. He was a grown man. He probably had some struggles in life. You know what I'm saying? We had a problem with that.
One Black person don't got struggles in life.
My point exactly. We had an issue with that. What happened with George Floyd, but now we starting to see it really affect our children, and now. Because a lot of people, it takes for you to see something happen to a child, you know what I'm saying, or your own people. Now you can really see that this hell that we're living in is a real issue, man. And so to get back to the story, man, a young high schooler, Black boy, going to a predominantly white high school, went on a trip with his friends, with his football team, and ended up going missing. No one knew where he went. No one knew what happened to him. But let's watch the video.
The desperate search for answers in Mississippi after the death of 18-year-old Nolan Wells, authorities recovering a body believed to be the teen. Investigators and volunteers from the Cajun Navy spent the weekend urgently searching for Wells after he vanished from Horn Island on July 4th.
Nolan Wells was on a boat. He left from a private dock area.
They make it seem like he was just by himself or something.
He vanished.
Right.
He vanished.
Like he just...
You got 5 little white boys around. Don't nobody know what happened to him.
Come on, man.
In the Ocean Springs area, and proceeded with his friends to Horn Island.
Wells was visiting the barrier island 10 miles from the Gulf Coast, boating with friends, last seen about 3 p.m. Saturday.
They left and went back without Nolan. From what we understand, he chose to stay there.
Later that night, when he didn't return home,
he chose to stay on a goddamn island. Man, white people, you're such liars, man. Like, and the thing about this, I'm gonna give right to you. You starting to see. We seen how you Jeff. What was the cat name? Jeff.
Jeffrey Epstein.
No, not him. I'm talking about the guy's father. Jeff Metcalf. We seen how he was such a liar and a drunk, and he's an adult white man. Now you had kids lying, talking about he decided to stay on the island. So he came with y'all, but he decided to stay.
But
Go ahead.
And the thing is, the reason these kids feel they could just say anything, just put anything out there in the media, is because Black and Hispanic men and women just been accepting anything told to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You read the Bible and see Christ was black, they give you a white image and you worship it. You know what I'm saying? They can tell, they get this to the point now where they feel like they could just tell us anything and that's the truth. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? They don't even want to teach you Black history no more. They want to take your history out of the school. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want little white kids to feel bad about what their ancestors have done. Right. But the hell with us, you know, the hell with Black justice. People,
the hell with our
you know
justice.
what I'm saying, knowing what happened to their ancestors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This just who we dealing with.
That's so
you know what
heavy.
I'm saying?
That's so heavy.
This just the man who we dealing with. White people are the devil the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? And we got so much evidence that support our claim. We don't say this just because blacks and whites are natural enemies. This is we got the precept. We go straight to the scriptures and tell you and show you who the devil is. Everybody know who Lucifer is, right? You know what I'm saying? At least I would think so. You know what I'm saying? And we got the scriptures, we got the evidence, we got the history. I mean, just look at the history of Black and white people. You understand that these have never ever been our friends. Yeah. And this ain't the first time this happened. There was a sister who went out with all her white friends. You know what I'm saying? And she came up dead. That wasn't the first time that happened either. This happens all the time, man. What you got to realize is scriptures say never trust thine enemy. And whites and blacks has been natural enemies since birth. Since Esau and Jacob. They was in the womb fighting. In the womb. Salaki, I yield.
No, you right, and it's perfect that you brought that out, that biblical story, man, because it goes to show not only that, man, this is a biblical issue that we dealing with in America, but this is coming to our reality, man. For so long, we didn't look at the Bible like it's some mystery book, like it's some fallacy that is just you just have to dream about it, and you know it's all allegory. No, you starting to see who Esau really is. It said he's a cunning hunter. You understand? And it talks about when Esau and Jacob was in the womb and how they were fighting. They weren't getting along. Now, what other people hasn't gotten along more so than so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans and white people? More so than any other. It hasn't been none. We have never gotten along, ever. Not in America, and even before in wartime, we haven't. You ever heard of the Roman Empire? You ever heard of the Roman Empire putting Hispanics in slavery and putting black people in slavery? Yes, it's happened. It's in the books. You understand? This is an ongoing thing. And this is what the scripture said, man. The son of perdition will be revealed. This is when stories like this come out, when we see a black boy going out living the Martin Luther King dream that he had, that it's not about color. We should all be able to hold hands. He believed in that dream. His parents believed in that dream. You know what I'm saying? And where did it lead him? It led him to being found unalive in a damn ditch somewhere underwater. You understand? That's where it led him. So now this should be a lesson. It's another lesson. We're going to play the rest of this clip, but I think we have a lot of lessons to go off of to how to be better parents. The best parent you can be if you are so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American is to teach your child not to be around white children. You understand? And you shouldn't be around the parents of white people. Let's just separate from white people. Let's just separate and let's be amongst our own. And then you're going to see something. You're going to see a miracle happen. You're going to see black on black crime go down even more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the reasons that black people live the lifestyle they live is because we have succumbed to white culture. White culture is killing everybody. You understand?
Shit, white culture is killing their damn stuff.
Exactly.
A poll just came out that white people are having 50% less babies you know what I'm saying? So whatever lifestyle they live in, it's causing them not to even have babies.
We want our babies to live.
Or early terminated pregnancies.
Mm-hmm.
Babies being born stillborn. You know what I'm saying? So they own culture, they own way of living, they own things that they live by is not good for them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when it comes to the oppression of black and brown men and women in America, that overrides their survival. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Meaning, what I mean when I say that, them hating us as a people means more than their survival as a race. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because if it didn't, they'll change their way of living so they can live.
They don't even.
So their kids can have. So you know what I'm saying?
They're not even that smart, my fathers are. Like the white man has so much hatred for us. They don't even have the conscience to understand. Like them hating us is going to, in return, get their whole nation destroyed. They don't have the consciousness, man. Let me just finish off this clip so we don't run on too much. Because we want our children to live. That's one thing that's a huge difference between us and them. We want our children to grow old and become successful and live and produce babies. And we want to grow as a nation. But we having an issue. We can't do it because we're living amongst the murderers of themselves and other people. So it's a hard task for us to do that. We should just do what the Lord say and come together. That way our sons won't have to be found up missing in the water on a goddamn island somewhere.
His mother reporting him missing to police, then quickly taking to social media, posting pictures of the teen, pleading for help finding him. The heartbreaking discovery made about 8:45 Monday morning when authorities say the Mississippi Community College wide receiver's suspected body was found in the water just off the shore. His mother writing, "His father, our family, friends, and I are absolutely devastated," describing Wells as a sweet son who was always willing to cheer and uplift others. Now, investigators say they suspect he drowned, but they're still interviewing friends who were with him as they work to pinpoint what exactly happened.
That's why we're still asking for information if anybody has anything.
Look, they got drunk. They got into a fight. He had a problem. These are football players. These ain't no little scrawny, weak dudes. They got drunk. He got into a fight. They called him a nigga. He stood up for himself, and they said, let's kill him. And let's say he just drowned in the water. He wanted to stay. That this is where they caught themselves up at. They said, we're gonna let the trial play out. I ain't setting this in stone, of course. But listen, you said he decided he wanted to stay. That's what they said, correct? Yeah. He said he wanted to stay at the damn island by itself. Now, how stupid can you be? I mean, I'll see if it was other people there that he came with to staying too. But all the other kids came back, but he wanted to stay. Come on, man. Who you think we is? Boo Boo the Fool? Like, what we talking about here? They should expedite this trial too. And let's not let these little kids get off scot-free like many of them have. You know what I'm saying? We got a history of white people getting let go for free with no justice being served after someone's death. You know what I'm saying? Let's not let these little white boys get off scot-free like his life doesn't matter, man. You get what I'm saying?
Any knowledge.
And that information, the sheriff says, will help them paint a better picture of what happened to Nolan in the moments before his death. A toxicology report from the coroner's office is still pending. This morning, the desperate.
This is I mean, and this is the thing. This is a product of Christianity, man. What more do we need to see that to know that Christianity has failed black people? Christianity has failed Hispanic people. You want to know how Christianity failed black people? because you send your child in a church since his birth. He learned that God loves everybody. He learned that God doesn't see color. Jesus Christ, it doesn't matter what color he was. And then you send him to a school, a predominantly white school that's filled with white kids calling him a nigger, and they're Christians too. So that don't add up. If God doesn't care about race, why do these white people care about race so much? That's because the God that they serve in Christianity, that they teach you about, is not the true God of the Bible, man. God does care about race. That's why them little white kids got so much pride in calling you a nigga, and white people hate us so much, because God cares about race so much, he told you to stay away from white people. That's why he gave us a certain culture. That's why he gave us a certain way of life that these other nations have to mock. They mock you. Why? Because they're jealous. So what do you think they're going to do if we try to force our way into loving them and force their way into loving us? It's just going to end up being a frenzy, and you're going to see stories like this, which should not be happening in 2026. You know what I'm saying? If I seen a clip about a white pastor saying America has never been a Christian country, which is the truest statement that a white man can ever say, because the true definition of a Christian means to follow Christ. America has never followed Christ, and it never will. Yet they say they do. They say in God we trust, and say, I believe in Jesus Christ, and I solemnly swear on the Bible, and da-di-da-di-da. America has never been a Christian country. This has been a white supremacist country. You get what I'm saying?
That's the God. When they say in God we trust, that's the God they talking about. If you go to look at the dollar bill on the look, and it's saying God we trust on their money, on their U.S. currency. When they say that, they are talking about white Jesus, which is the face of white supremacy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they talking about. They not talking about the God of the Bible. They not talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. They're talking about the God that they served and forced on us, that gave them such a high power in America.
Superpower on the whole earth. Off of suppressing black and brown people.
That's it. That's it. And give them no credit for, you know what I'm saying? Give them no credit. Don't approve no business loans. Don't shit. Take the EBT away from them too. The shit we told y'all was y'all reparations. We gonna take that too. You know what I'm saying?
Even though white people was getting it too. Asians was getting it too. Arabs was getting it too. The damn Jewish man was getting it too.
Man,
and I'm sure they still getting their EBT.
Probably so.
Take it away from the
oh yeah, for sure. But that's what we get when a Nazi is in the White House. You know what I'm saying? Oh
right
shit!
My point.
Oh man,
you lead right into the next topic.
That's exactly what you get when you got a goddamn Nazi in the White House. When you got the KKK in the White House. You know what I'm saying? This is just what you get. What else do you expect? Salaki, we got another topic we finna get into real quick. Definitely slow walk us into this next topic.
And if I could, and the way that is perfect that you said what you said about we having a KKK in the goddamn White House, a white supremacist in the damn White House, is proof of why things like Nolan, I can't remember what the brother name was, Nolan Xavier Wells, 18 years old, had to lose his life, you know what I'm saying, because he wanted to go on a trip with a group full of white boys, you know what I'm saying, which fathers and mothers and they damn selves is more likely white supremacists themselves. But he think he done broke through. You know what I'm saying? Nolan thought he broke through that racial barrier. And it's not about race. These are my friends. These are my football buddies. You understand? You want to know who your friends are and your football buddies? It's these same guys right here we're about to show you. You know what I'm saying? This is who they are. They like this. They look like your buddies and pen pals and or not even pen pals and shoulder rubbing buddies. You know what I'm saying? Frat friends, frat buddies, and everything. While y'all face to face and you can see each other. But this who they are behind closed doors. This is their spirit behind closed doors. Your work buddies, you understand? Your friends you grew up with, and they was white and y'all got along so well. This is who they really are right here. This is why they have to hide themselves. Let's play this clip. We claim America. What the hell? Who? Okay. All right, Mr. White Man, you claim America, but who the hell else got America? I mean, white people are the biggest sore winners I've ever seen in my life. Like, last time I checked, white people own America. White people own Elon Musk just became a goddamn trillionaire. Donald Trump is in the White House. 99.99% of the American presidents has been white men. 90% of the Senate is white men. 90% of the Congress, the judicial system, every damn system is white men who own all of the damn companies in America at the top. Yeah, you may have some black and other nations that own some of the franchises, but who's running the top? When Donald Trump had that meeting with all of those CEOs of companies, who was in that room? White people. They run the goddamn world. Who has all the nuclear power in the earth today? The white man. Now, why the hell would these cowards of white people come to the Capitol in D.C. and talking about we claim America? No shit, Sherlock. You already got America. Stop being such a wimp and a coward where you have to express that you are in charge of something. Nobody cares. This country is going to get destroyed because of your pride. Because even when you're winning, you still can't take your knee off the neck of your damn people that you're oppressing. I mean, what more do you want from this is what they want, Mapatiza. I'm gonna give it right to you. They want to make America great again. This is the cowards that this is what they want. They want to go back into slavery. They don't want black people to have a voice. They don't want Hispanics to be able to own their own companies. They don't want Native Americans to get land that's rightfully owed to them. They don't want black and brown people to be able to be themselves. They want us to be subjugated to their authority and none other without saying anything about it. We can't take it. Now, we believe in your goddamn religion. We work at your goddamn companies. And now, since we starting to stand up for ourselves in the midst of that, it's a goddamn problem. I mean, goddamn, we just read a story about how your kids is killing us. And then when we stand up and try to defend ourselves, our kids try to defend themselves, what do? You lock them up. Why do you think all of our brothers and sisters is locked up in the goddamn penitentiary now? It's because of white people and all the lies that they tell on us. Isn't we the number one falsely convicted nation? Black people and Hispanic people, number one falsely convicted. You put somebody in jail at the age of 16, let the motherfucker out at 68, talking about, oh, we're gonna give you some money and you good now. What about all of the years of life that he missed out on? Think money is gonna fulfill that? And then what about all the brothers that's still locked up off of some petty crime that turned into something bigger after all of the police brutality and all of the different devices that's been put in black and brown communities, man? And then you come these cowards and just despicable people talking about we claim America. Man, look here. You can have America, white boy. You can have it. Just give us what's owed to us, man.
Lock. Most High Christ, and that's heavy you brought that out because they sitting up here hollering and ratting about we claim America, which is saying like nobody else can have a part of it. It's ours. You know what I'm saying? You may live here, but America is ours. In which I agree. You know what I'm saying? You stole it from the Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? You broke 177 peace treaties with the Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? You then brought another people over here to work and tilled all the land and build it up for you. You understand? The people whose land it really is, you calling them immigrants and you sending them back to all type of places. You calling people immigrants and deporting them who's never been nowhere but America. And you even tried to pass a law to get black people deported out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think if they know that. They tried to get Trump tried to get a law passed to say black people could go back to Africa. Just go on. You know what I'm saying? Like man, like what is we talking about? You claim America. So what about the hundreds of millions of lives that was lost in order for you to claim America? What about the reparations that was never paid for you to claim America? What about the prisons that's filled up all across America, all across the 50 states for you to claim America? What about that? What is left for us to claim? You don't want to give us nothing to claim because you don't want y'all so-called kids, future generations, to feel bad about what your ancestors have done to my ancestors. So in all, we not gonna give y'all reparations because giving y'all reparations mean we was wrong and what we did was bad. But wow, who was this? Who was that? It was a poll taken across the whole world, and everybody except America and Israel voted that the number one crime against humanity was the Atlantic slave trade. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world voted that was the number one crime against humanity. Is the Atlantic slave trade, meaning us being brought from Africa to America was the number one crime, not because we was kidnapped and brought here to work for free, but what happened in the midst of all of this. 99 million dead, fed to sharks. You know what I'm saying? They did us exactly. That's just us on the way here. It ain't a tree in America that a nigga ain't been hung on. You understand? It's not nowhere you can walk in America, nowhere you can drive in America, no amount of land you can fly over in America. What the bones of the Native American Indians are not under the ground. Nowhere. Because you've raped and pillaged and unalived everything moving so you can claim America.
Over 77 million Native Americans.
Over 77 million Native Americans. We ain't gonna get to talking about that. We ain't gonna add that to the Hispanic losses. Y'all still over there graping and they said they don't even want to bring out the number of grapes and unaliveds that's going on in those facilities no more. It's so damn high. They don't even want to tell you what they doing to these so-called immigrants that they're deporting. Some of them don't even make it to be deported. They either unalive or graped.
Saying they popping up.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, little kids, man.
Yeah. It's ruthless. It's ruthless.
The white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right. That's right. And it's ruthless, man. And you know, and you know what that entails for us to do when we see white men doing this. This is what we have to understand. This is what the white man understands. The white man understands that he's in a competition. He understands that he sees us rising. He sees us strengthening. He sees us girding our loins. He sees the ISUPK raising up soldiers and raising up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans out of the dust of America, out of the captivity mindset of America. You understand? He sees that. You think the white man ain't watching? He sees all. He's in control of the airways right now. You understand? If he can push out a certain music telling you what, telling you all the scammers and tricks at, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he's listening to everything that's going on with you in the conscious world too. He's just not pushing it out, but he's aware of it, and he sees his competition getting stronger. So just like in the NBA and the NFL, if a team go out and get the top running back, then you got to get you a good running back. Or you got to get you a good defensive line. You know what I'm saying? The team go out there and get a star point guard. You got to get you a point guard that can go head to head with him, or you got to get you a defensive guard that can guard him. This is what we have to realize as so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Them white men out there that's marching and talking about we want to claim America. You know why they want to claim America? Because black people are standing up for themselves. Hispanics and black people are joining together like the scripture prescribes, and they know their time to fall is near. So they're going to try everything. Trump is going to take down slavery memorabilia. You understand? So he can try to erase the history so his children don't have to feel bad in school. So he can continue to push an ideology of Christianity and white supremacy, not only in the minds of white kids, but in the minds of black children and Hispanic children, and keep his power going. We have to offset that, man. We have to come up with an alternative. And what's the alternative? Coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments of God. That's the alternative that the white man cannot fight. He cannot fight you changing the food that you eat. He cannot fight you changing the things you believe in. He can't fight you until you can't believe in a black Jesus. He can't fight you and tell you can't. We're gonna make you eat pork now. We're gonna make you eat catfish. We're gonna make you vote. He can't make you do those things. So that's what we have to put our mind at. We have to put our mind how to defend ourselves against our oppressor. And the only way to defend ourselves is to come back to the God of Israel. You understand? The God of the niggas, the God of the wetbacks, so-called wetbacks, the God of the so-called savages. And that's the true God of the Bible. That's who the true God of the Bible is. One that has the laws and regulations and commandments and statutes for us to live by. That's the total curse of the white man, that once we follow those, he's done. He's done.
Ooh, that's heavy. Why is it that you think, and that's heavy you bring that out, because I just did a little short clip video on it. Why is it think that it's because you could serve Christianity, you could serve white Jesus. White people don't give you no fuss about it. You can serve Buddhism. White people don't give you a fuss about it. Right. You can be a Satan. Say, I believe in Satan. White people don't give you a fuss about it. Hell, you can say, I don't believe in God at all. Be an atheist. White people don't give you a damn fuss about it. You can make up your own religion if that's what you want to do. America got a freedom of religion. You can believe in whatever type of God you want to believe in. But as soon as you say you the Israelites, soon as you say your God is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you look at the hate you receive, because they know you waking up is what put them to sleep.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
You waking up is what crumbled their kingdom. Your kingdom mean they serve you. And that's what they don't want you to do. Why you think they making up all these laws? A man can marry a man, woman can marry a woman. It's okay with LGBTQ because they know you keeping you in your sin. Your God will never come and be on your side. Us continuing to sin, us continuing to be fucking sinful. You know what I'm saying? Us not knowing what God to serve, then they can continue in doing whatever the hell they want to do to us because they know that our God is not on our side. And damn, it's a what you call it? I think it's in Kings. He said, look here, if there was a heathen talking to another heathen saying, look, before you just go make war with them, first find out is they worship, is they serving their God first. You know what I'm saying? First, make sure they serving their God. You know what I'm saying? And if you find them serving their God, leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, even these heathens know our power comes from a real living, breathing God. You understand? But he also said if they not serving their God and they God not with them, all right, cool. You do your thing, do what you want to do. Because they know the stories of Israelites going out in war, and when our God was on our side, not losing one man in war. Why you think how you think the movie 300 got that story from? Where do you think they got it from? When 300 of them went and fought 100,000 and something like that, 10,000, whatever it was, and none of them died. That came from that's our culture. That's our story. Came from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, I yield. But we must. This is not something we choose to do. It's not a certain thing as free will, and it's definitely not a certain thing as unconditional love. The Most High love comes with conditions, meaning come with rules. It's something you must do to receive the Lord's love, and that's follow his law, statutes, and commandments. Jesus Christ came on earth and said out his own mouth, if you love me, keep the commandments.
I'm right.
But I get everybody say they love
stop
Christ.
Smoking weed though. That's the problem. You're gonna hear about Nolan Xavier Wells, man, until we stop smoking weed, black man, Hispanic man, until we stop being gang bangers and brutalizing our own people. You're gonna keep hearing about, you know what I'm saying, our people being unjustly murdered. We ain't gonna have no defense mechanism as long as you still eating pork chops. You understand? This is the spiritual aspect of what we doing, man. As long as you think you voting for the next politician, you voting for the next president of America, you think that's going to get you out of the condition we in, we're going to continue to fall in these streets. We're going to, as long as you think you can eat anything you want to eat, believe what you want to believe, you can be free-spirited. We're going to freely lead ourselves to goddamn death. That's what's going to happen to us. You know what I'm saying? So we need to come back, man. Come back, like the scriptures say, man. Come back to who we are. You know what I'm saying? The Bible was written for us to learn from. It wasn't just written for you to, to get some quotes, some wake up quotes and shit like that. It was for you to learn and study so you can live your life based off of the laws that God created. You understand? And once we're able to do that, and we doing it here in the ISUPK and the Commander General Yohana, we doing it. We just need our people to understand that what we doing in the ISUPK is for the betterment of our nation. We telling you that Hispanics and Black people and Native Americans are one family, brothers and sisters under one tree. We telling you that because it's gonna fix our nation. It's gonna fix Black people once we gain our Hispanic brothers. It's gonna fix Hispanics once you gain your Black brothers. It's gonna fix Native Americans once you come back and gain your Black and brown brothers. It's gonna fix us, man. It's just what the Bible say. That's what the Bible told us to do. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna fix our families. once we come together and understand we got to love each other, we won't be succumbed to American ideology and American philosophy, man. We won't look at TV and portray our marriage around what we see on TV, what we see celebrities living like. You know what I'm saying? That's a big struggle with a lot of our sisters and brothers out there. You look at a TV show, you look at a damn movie, and you frame your whole relationship around this goddamn movie. When whole time it's a fake, it's fiction. It's not real. And not only that it's not real, it was portrayed to destroy your relationship. Why do you think it's so prominent? You know what I'm saying? You think the common TV producers are putting out movies and social media creators are putting out content to try to keep relationships together? No, they're not. They're doing it to just gain your eye. You understand? Oh, Salakia. They're doing it to gain your eye and gain your attention. And of course, everyone knows what is attention. What brings attention? Controversy. People breaking up. People fighting. People leaving and coming back. Oh, they broke up again. That gains people attention. And when you see that on TV, you think you're going to do it in your life. And you think it's something that you should do in your life. You know what I'm saying? This next clip, man, we got a story with Big Tigger having an issue with his woman, man. And this is a very, I'm not going to say I'm glad this story came out. It's glad that this brother is going through this. But I'm glad that it's a sign for what the condition that we living in America that we've been going through for, I would say, really this has been a main thing for the last 50, 60 years, like right after the civil rights, after the feminist movement, and after, black men got kicked out of the home and women was given this authority over their own home and things of that nature. This has been going on in the black and brown community, man. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters usurping power over their man when that is never been intended to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And it never will be that way. So you thinking it's going to be that way, it's just going to we're going to continue to bump heads. You know what I'm saying? So let me pull up this clip. What happened with I believe it happened if not yesterday, a couple of days ago. Well, I believe it might have been last week this went down. I'm gonna play this clip though that just came out. All right, bear with me while I pull this up, Israel.
You don't need who you need. Get off of me! Give me back my phone. Get off of me! Give me back my phone. You don't need who you need it for. Get off of me. What do you need it for? Get off of me. Please get off of me. As soon as you give me my phone. Please get off of me. It's my phone. Please get off of me. Register in my name. Please get off of me. Give me my phone. You're sticking my earring in my ear. Oh, sorry. Get off of me. Give me my phone. Please get off of me. You can stay right on the floor.
These niggas almost.
I'm not manhandling my phone. Tigger, get off my phone. Do you not see all them crop? Stop. I'm not doing that. She dropped. Bro, you're literally stepping on her. I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want my phone. She could give me the phone and it'd be over. She could give me the phone and it would be over. Bro, just get over her. She's gonna give me. I'm not on her at all. Give me my phone. Give me my phone.
First of all, okay, I got 2 things. If I could, I got just 2 things. First of all, I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna be real quick. First of all, Big Tigger, brother, just tell her you got another woman, and this is gonna be all done. Just tell her you got maybe 2 or 3. I don't know how many you got, brother. Just let her know. Look, you're not the only one, baby. I mean, what you gonna do? And she could just make her decision and be done.
The thing is, she know that. Why do you think she know? Go through the phone?
And this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say to her.
She know that.
And to the sister, roll the hell up. Like, it's a scripture in the Bible that says, children have become your oppressors. You know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing. And it says, women has came over you. Like, this is the life we live in. Women are in control of relationships so much so in 2026, they feel like they can just, when they don't get their way, they can just pout like a 4-year-old baby. That's what we're watching. She's pouting. She's crying. She's kicking her feet, and this a goddamn woman in her 40s. You understand? And this brother has been lying to the sister, and he know that he should just go out and tell her the truth, but he don't want to. That's why he's saying, give me the phone, give me the phone. You can't see Alicia I've been talking to, or no, her name Alicia. You can't see Kiki I've been talking to. You can't know about Yolanda. You know what I'm saying? He should just do what DMX did. Make a song about all your bitches. You know what I'm saying? Just do that and you can solve your problems right there. Go ahead, Frank.
And the thing is, she know this man. Why you? What other reasons you want to know what's going on? Why you want to invade this man's privacy anyway? Because that's what it is, your privacy. You want to know, you don't want to see her going, you don't want to see him in there and your friend, the one you think your friend, and texting your man.
He was,
you know what I'm saying?
Talking to the co-host of his radio show, and she's trying to go through his phone and get the information on that.
But at the end of the day, that's let him do what he do. You feel me? That's not. And this is why we got to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. We got to come back to the God of the Bible, because you even like our women in the ISUPK know we got more than one woman. Right. You know what I'm saying? They know this. You know what I'm saying? And that right there is enough. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go through the man's phone and see him, how he interact or deal with, or pictures of with another woman, or videos of them doing something you don't want to see them doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only thing you going through that man's phone can do is hurt your feelings more than what they hurt. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing it can do. It can make you, you know what I'm saying, feel like, and this, like, women go through men's phone, find out certain shit, and then it make them feel like they not enough, or they not woman enough, or they not fulfilling enough. And it's not that. Men are just capable of loving more than one woman. And that's just it. That's just it. She not better than you. You not better than her. I love both of y'all equally. I just like dealing with women, more than one woman. This just, and this my God-given right. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And that's it. It ain't nothing about that she better than you, or her house bigger, or she got more money. There's none of that. Men like conquering women. And that's it. I yield.
Yeah, and she's completely embarrassing herself, and she's embarrassing her children, and she's embarrassing her family, and she's an embarrassment to black people, period. You know what I'm saying? Where's all the black women that's going to stand up and say, man, they're not with this type of behavior? You know what I'm saying? I seen a clip of a collage of sisters going against India Irie. You know why they was going against India Irie? Because India Irie came out and said that the Spin That song that Young Miami came out with, talking about where my scammers at, you know what I'm saying, where my boosters at, you know what I'm saying, basically pushing out to our people a evil and a wicked mindset to have in this time, or any time. India Irie said this shouldn't be promoted. This shouldn't be, you know, she had backlash against that. And you know what I'm saying? And a lot of the sisters did what? Stood up for Young Miami and said, oh, why India Irie hating? She hating on her because she on the billboards. She hating on her because she ain't did no songs and ain't nobody listening to her. Well, goddamn, this is the problem with us. We so worried about making a goddamn billboard. This old trick right here, Big Ticket, I ain't even gonna talk about it. It still is real. But this woman right here is such a damn attention freak. She had this. We're gonna play another clip where I guess through the midst of them, you know, going through this altercation, she had some injuries. And she get on the damn video and putting the damn face right on the damn scar that she had, crying, not saying any words, not explaining anything to anybody, looking like a 12-year-old.
And you see
that should
not put his hands on her.
Right, that just she looking like a 12-year-old that just caught her 12-year-old boyfriend kissing another girl. That's what you looking like as a 40-year-old plus woman. Like, what are we doing here? And this is this is the correlation. You think, and this is the problem with black people too sometimes. I'm just gonna say this real quick. This is the problem. You see those white men marching in DC. You see our young black children getting into problems with white kids at school, and you see racism really affecting us, and you think it has nothing to do with things like Big Tigger and his wife having a problem. But it does. And I'm going to tell you how. It has a huge problem, and it correlates. You know what? You want to know why? Because living in America, we came here on slave ships. We had our culture stripped away from us, our language stripped away from us, our identity stripped away from us. We didn't know who we were. We didn't know where we came from. After a certain amount of generations, we had everything. Our women was being raped and sexually assaulted. Our fathers and our uncles was all being assaulted. You know what I'm saying? We was running. And now today in 2026, we are still believing in the same ideology and philosophy that those people who inflicted that pain on us, we're believing in what they believe. We believe we should run our relationships like they run their relationships. We believe we should teach our children how they teach their children. And now we're starting to see the way they run their relationships in America is not the way black people should run their relationships. Black men most black men desire more than one woman. And another thing, Big Tigger might have had some documents in his phone that she don't need to look at. He's a businessman. He runs a radio host. I'm sure he has workers under him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it may be sensitive information outside of something with another woman. Like, so it's just what we've succumbed to and the mindset we've succumbed to living in America under this so-called white man has made us confused as a people. And it's sad to see Big Tigger and that sister dealing with that, because she's just a casualty of what the white man has done to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's ignorant. She don't even know what the hell she's doing. Anybody that's crawling around holding the phone, trying to go through somebody's phone like that is just ignorant and a child that has never grown up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened in this place because of our leadership hasn't taught us how not to live like white people. You know what I'm saying? How not to be like a white American and think we're going to grow up and have this white picket fence and just grow up with a husband and a wife and 3-4 children. That's not black culture. You understand? And we just going to continue to see things like this go out, and it's just going to prove itself to that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are not American. You know what I'm saying? We are Israelites, and being Israelites, we're going to have to force ourselves to come back to who God truly made us. And in doing so, we're going to have to follow certain laws. We're going to have to believe in certain things. We're going to have to believe in a black man named Jesus Christ. You understand? That's what we're going to have to come back to. You know, and I yield. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing more to say about this, man. Big shout out, Commodore had something to say. He said, women these days are so full of demons. They love to find ways to destroy not only our children, but our men to serve the oppressor. Damn right, Commodore. That's an absolute fact. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sad thing to see, but big up to Commander General Hanna and the ISUPK, man, because we're going to stump this out. We're going to stump that little fire out that the white man has put in the minds of some of our sisters out here in the world. We're going to stump out that white supremacy mindset that's in a lot of our sisters and brothers, you know what I'm saying, that wants to tear apart relationships. Because it is brothers out here that want to go around and be with this woman, that woman, and this woman, and that woman, and get all of the royalties of, you know, having all of that gain, but you don't want to take care of them women either. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Big Tigger was taking care of this woman. This is his wife, live in the same home and everything. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't the case with that. You know what I'm saying? So it comes to both sides, man. As men, we got to learn how to, you know, really put our guidelines in the way Christ and the men of the Bible put their guidelines. And women, you got to follow. You know what I'm saying? You can't say you're gonna follow and then it got to be on your play card. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? I yield, man. You got anything else before I start? We're gonna be closing up in a minute, man. Big shout out to everybody tuned in with us though, man. Go ahead.
No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to say, like, what y'all was just, what you were just saying was absolute facts. We need, you know what I'm saying, women who understands that a man can love more than just you. You know what I'm saying? A man can deal with more than just you. You know what I'm saying? And that don't mean he don't love you. That don't mean he, you know what I'm saying, giving, more love to one woman than he doing to you or none of that. It's just mean he's being a man. That's it. That's it. Salaki. You know what I'm saying? And that's all that is. It ain't that, you know what I'm saying, you less of a woman than the next woman is, or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Men are capable of loving more than one woman, and that's just that. That's it. Point blank, period. And with that, I yield. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I'll say this one last thing, man. Our sisters need to just how about you find something to do with yourself? That's the problem. Like these shows, like what's a lot of these shows, these Tyler Perry movies, these Tyler Perry shows, this love and hip hop nonsense. It's all put a poison into the minds of our sisters. How about you learn how to sew a goddamn shirt? Learn how to make something besides learn how to be a detective and you understand, go through a man's phone and figure out, oh, he's acting different today. You know what? He came in the house and he didn't lock the top lock. He never does that. Something is off. It's that woman. She make him feel too comfortable. How about you just find something better to do? Find a productive way to build your family, and in return, that'll build your nation and not tear it down, man. Like Sister Kwamada said, man, they need to come into the truth and learn. That's ultimately what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? With that, this is the ISUPK and the Commander General Yohana. This has been the Round Table of Truth, the follow-up edition. Make sure y'all tune in to the Black Watch every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, the Round Table of Truth podcast Friday night, 8:30 Central Time. Midwest Fire Weekend coming soon, July 30th to August 2nd. This is going to be the biggest event of the year in Chicago, man. This is something you don't want to miss. I'll be showing. I'll see y'all there, man. Pazza, you got anything?
No sign, Christ. Yeah, of course. And I'm going to close. I know I opened with this, but I'm going to close with it as well. Pay your tithes to the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, the real men of the Lord. 10% of any increase the Lord blesses you with, you pay back to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Put us some cash up in here so we can continue to do what we do. You understand? And with that, matter of fact, I was going to say we out, but we got big shout out to the Blackout Cookout, Nashville, Tennessee. Big shout out to them newly raised Captain Ashok Mayatha, and Captain Yar Maya out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on y'all brothers weight raised. And do not miss the Midwest Fire Cookout, July 30th through August 2nd. We got some real heavy days coming up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna bring it out. We gotta start kicking it off with a podcast Thursday. Later the general's class. Friday we got we doing a school giveaway. You know what I'm saying? We also got later that night we got the general coming through doing a town hall lecture. I mean a town hall meeting. You'll be able to ask the general questions or whatever. Saturday we got the felony expungement. Later that day, you got the free day where you could go explore Chicago, get certain type of foods, you know what I'm saying, you want to eat, see certain type of sights, you know what I'm saying. And Sunday, you know what I'm saying, man, you can catch me on that grill. And with that, shalom, we out.
Hey, shalom, everybody. This is Captain Marquardt of the ISUPK. I wanted to show you something real fast. We out here in Cleveland, Ohio. Take a look up at these statues right here. This is a statue from the Civil War. And as you can see, some of the soldiers white soldiers, they standing there looking like they're holding up the bear, right? But you see the black man with no shirt off, and he's holding up a stick as well. As that black people fought in so many wars in America, time after time and after time, and we reaped none of the benefits. So this statue right here is something that we need to take a look at and examine. And if you're a so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, woman, or child, join us July 30th to August 2nd. We're in Cleveland, Ohio right now. Whatever city you in the Midwest, especially outside of the Midwest, it don't even matter. Come to the Midwest 5 weekend under command of Johnny Hunter. You see these strong brothers I got standing with me, man. These brothers right here are priests of the Lord. We're gonna be doing it live, Midwest 5 weekend, July 30th to August 2nd. If you're a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, come and join us. It's going down. We got 4 days of just absolute amazing activities. We got General Muhammad teaching class Thursday night. We got General Yohana doing a lecture. We having a cookout and many more other activities as well. Get the information. Come join us Midwest 5 weekend, Chicago, Illinois, under command of General Yohana. Man, let's fix this situation right here. Even though we never received none of the benefits from helping America, that now's the time to help ourselves. You heard of the verdict. The brother just got 35 years. You seen the other verdict where the brother went in the store and got executed. You seen what happened with that. We never received justice in America. We never got credit for helping build America. The Lord wants us to love us. And that's what we're gonna have to do. Come join us Midwest 5 weekend, man. Take another look at that, man. Y'all make sure y'all come get down with the ISUPK. It's going down. Shalom.
Shalom Israel. The ISUPK under command of General Yohana is presenting to you the Midwest Fire Weekend. That's right, 2026, the Midwest Fire Weekend is back in Chicago from July 30th all the way through August 2nd. Captain Quad and all the captains in the Midwest zone is coming together to hold it down in Chicago. You understand? We're going to have a whole list of events. Starting off on Thursday, the Round Table of Truth with special guest General Muhammad is going to be at the ISUPK Chicago School, 9909 Roosevelt Road in Westchester. Then that same night, we're going to have General Muhammad Scripture Breakdown class, starting off at 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. with counseling coming right after class. Of course, Friday, starting at 11 a.m., we're going to have a back-to-school program with supplies, food, and clothing provisions. That will be at 1542 West 47th Street in Chicago, Illinois. The back of the yards, we're going to be giving back to our people. Then that same night, Commander General Yohana, a black leader for black and brown people, you understand, is going to be having a real black town hall meeting, going over the war in the Middle East and also possible fuel crisis right here in America. What does this mean for so-called black and brown people? Come get the questions you need answers for the survival of your life here in America. You understand? Then, going over Saturday, we're going to have a felony expungement and gun rights restoration program hosted by Officer 5000 LeBon. We're going to jump that off at 9 a.m. all the way to 1 p.m., giving you plenty of time to come get right, come get your business taken care of so you can be legal. That same day, Saturday, we're going to have a free day. That's right, free day in Chicago. Take some time to enjoy the summertime shop this Midwest Fire Weekend. We're going to have a ton of sightseeing for you to do. Of course, we're going to have all the food recommendations, all the sightseeing recommendations. Get with us, man, on this Fire Weekend. Of course, then leading up to the main event, Black and Brown Unity Cookout. You understand, hosted by the Commanding General Yohana. We will be in the city, you understand, giving free food, games, music, and of course, the best thing of all, black and brown people coming together. You understand? This is something you do not want to miss. I'll see you there, Israel. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. Hey, get your hotel rooms ASAP, you know what I'm saying? We got 1 week left. The code for the hotel for Midwest Fire Weekend is HFR. Midwest Fire Weekend. Don't want to miss this. It's the best price you're going to be able to get. The link for the hotel is in the description. Shalom.